What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby. Don't leave yet. We are going to be building WWE arenas, but I want to talk about YouTube copyrights and third-party matches and everything that's been going on and how it's affected me, how it's affected all your other favorite channels. YouTube announced an official statement saying to anybody that has been getting content IDs. And now, if you're not a partner with a network, you're probably not affected if you're not monetizing your videos. Those people that are, though, gameplays, things like that, are randomly getting matched. And these aren't even coming from the publishers. And you know what I've realized is this is kind of a blessing in disguise. I love WWE games. The WWE games community and the team is great, and they've obviously, going forward, we should be fine as far as, you know, creating content for the game goes, but there's still going to be a hassle where to post it, you're going to have to go through so much. Now, one of the things that I tried branching into last year, or earlier this year, was building WWE arenas. It's something that I really enjoyed doing in Minecraft. And it had a lot of support, and I had a series, you know, on WWE's YouTube channel. And with everything that is going on, I am going to be reviving that for the sole fact of trying to protect my channel. I don't want to run the risk of having my channel eventually get shut down. Now, I know what you're saying, Tubby. Some of us hate Minecraft. Okay, I understand. This isn't going to be for everybody. I know last year when I was doing the Building WWE Arena series, though, it was one of my most popular things I've ever done. And, you know, I'm even getting strikes on GM mode, universe mode, things like that. And they're eventually will probably go away. I've already contacted WWE, and hopefully they get resolved. Some of them are from THQ, and THQ is even defunct. Even WWE Games has no idea what's going on. It's just been a very, very crazy situation. And I haven't really been panicking as much. If you follow me on Twitter, I've gotten very upset at YouTube, but I still haven't began to start panicking yet because there is some hope still going forward. Now, the problem is until all that stuff gets resolved, there's going to be a lot more vlogs, a lot more Minecraft. I'm still going to be covering WWE 2K14 custom stories, but there will not be any audio. I'm not going to risk striking my channel as much as I want to make awesome content for you guys, and I know that's some of your favorite stuff. It's not worth risking my channel to have it fully shut down. So until, you know, these things change, and unfortunately, networks are in a kind of position that YouTube forced them into. It's affiliate and managed. Now, I know channels that get 50 million views a month, and they're still not even big enough to be managed for the simple fact that there is no reason for a network to make you managed because there's so much risk involved with managed partners because a couple strikes and the whole network's at risk. And, you know, YouTube probably thought, you know, this is a great idea. You know, now it won't count against networks, and networks can be better. But really, this helps networks avoid the reality of our contracts keeping us locked in. Luckily, mine's coming up, so whether or not I stay with Machinima, I've enjoyed Machinima. A lot of people have complaints. For the most part, I've been fine. I'm very independent when it comes to things. Other than working on some campaigns, I very rarely ever actually talk to Machinima. You know, a lot of my channel's success has been built thanks to my fan interaction, how awesome the fans are, and then me just putting out content. I've never had, you know, a big promotion where I got a shout out and blew my channel up, nothing like that. And nothing, you know, to really worry about any of that kind of stuff as we're going to go in here. And I thought about building a little mini arena kind of like in the Times Square area here of this little place I've built. Now, this really isn't anything special. This is one of the series I started, and we started building all this cool stuff, and I don't think we ever finished it. But I just want you guys to know going forward, until this gets resolved, there will be more stuff from indie games, companies I know that, you know, we're not going to get in trouble from. And the problem is a lot of the companies aren't even striking these videos. They're like, I think one of my favorite indie developers, Hotline Miami, if you've never played the game, you've got to try it. They were like, what? It's like, if you're getting a content ID, like, put a stake to their head. Like, it amazes me at how many developers are saying, like, we had nothing to do with this. This is YouTube. And this is YouTube protecting their money. And something a lot of people don't realize is those third-party matches, that, yeah, those, if the companies choose to monetize them, they get the revenue, but YouTube then also takes a portion. So everybody's saying, well, this doesn't make sense. Why would networks allow this? They're going to lose all their revenue. YouTube doesn't give a fuck, though, because YouTube is making the money regardless. If, you know, a company puts up their stuff, they're going to get a portion of that revenue, and so is YouTube, just for the simple fact of the fact that they're supplying the ads. So we're kind of in a conundrum right now, and it's a little disappointing. And I'm going to go to one of my other WWE arenas here and kind of show it off here. Where is it? Small Arena 2. This is one of my indie arenas I was working on, and I did a series on. Nothing too big. Very, very basic arena. Kind of looks like TNA. As we're going to go backstage, and you can see all this stuff. And, you know, it's kind of unfortunate because I was having a lot of fun with Universe Mode. I knew this stuff was coming, hence why I waited on Universe Mode. And I feel bad because it's been one of my most popular things I've ever done. The feedback has been great, but at the same time, it's not worth the risk of losing my channel. And I hate to say that. Shut the hell up, interview area. Oh, man, there we go. I'm Tubby Moo, and I'm dropping a promo on YouTube, brother. See? Let's head over to Zack Ryder's office here as the catering room. You guys can see. These are just some of the random arenas that we've worked on over the time. And if you guys are new, if I go into some of these ones, I did a series on YouTube where the fans built arenas, and some of the arenas are just hands down amazing. It just absolutely blew my mind at what some of these people were able to create. And then instead of going around, I'm just going to fall in, and you guys can see. So I'm going to be going back for a while doing this kind of stuff, building arenas. If you have any arena suggestions you guys think or you want to see me build or try to build, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. And unfortunately, you know what? It's something we're going to have to do to adapt. This is all YouTube and content creators. This affects all your favorite directors. I know directors with as big as 1 million subs that aren't even managed. So this is kind of funny, and I just want to show this for the simple fact, if you've never seen this. You come in, it's a WWE arena. WWE fans that way, TNA fans that way. Okay. All right. Yay, sweet. I'm in the arena. Okay, what if I'm a TNA fan, though? Because there's a lot of TNA fans. Hey, I like TNA. Don't get me wrong. Yay, let's go up the stairs. Ah, we dead. They fall in lava. Oh, no. There we go. We're saved. TNA fans, that's what happens. Apparently, the creator isn't a big fan of TNAs. I'm going to have to close this so I can get out of here. Nah, get out of there. All right. So, you know, it'll be very interesting to see where things go. I'm not too worried yet because I know I have a pretty good relationship with WWE and WWE Games. The problem is the big issue is going to become where you're going to see content creators lose that instant monetization, which means we're going to have to post days in advance. So a lot of the new games, if you have a favorite walkthrough guy, they're not going to be able to post right away because they're not going to be able to make money off of it. And I know a lot of people are saying, Tubby, it's not about the money. You know what? It doesn't matter. If your job was full-time YouTube, and I don't care what your feelings are about YouTube and YouTube money, and if you hate it, you love it. If you despise the people because you secretly can't make the money and you're just upset at them, I don't care what your reasoning is for liking, not liking. But if you're not affected, if you're not a YouTube partner this is affecting, and you're one of those people that go get a real job, I have no tolerance for you, because that's like me coming into your McDonald's job and being like, you know what, well, we no longer need the fry station. We're going to have the fry guy. Guess what? You're fired, or your hours are now completely cut down to 5 hours a week. And what are you going to say? You're either going to have a fit about it, you're going to complain, or you're going to move on. Now, the difference is we don't have a job that's similar to that. We have a job that, you know, I've been very invested in. I put in 3 years of my time. It's not like something I can just go and be like, hey, I work at McDonald's. Oh, they changed the policy. I can just go somewhere else. There is nowhere else to go. And, you know, Daily Motion Vimeo, those are not viable options for content creators because you're going to run into the same thing with copyrights everywhere. The only difference is it's not going to be YouTube, the one that's flagging it. So, as you guys can see, Minecraft, a lot of the directors I talked to, none of them are getting strikes. So, I figured, you know what, it's time to kind of shift away. And it's unfortunate. And like I said, I'm going to do everything I can to fight this. I'm going to take down YouTube if I have to go into my bare hands, because, you know, with WWE especially, they love user-created content. They love, you know, seeing the stuff we make and create. So I don't see WWE ever allowing those videos not to be up. This is a YouTube thing. So, like I said, I'm fighting it, guys. Trust me, I'm doing everything I can. And, you know, the more we progress, hopefully I can get back into more of the universe mode, stuff like that. They even went after my GM mode, and I took that a little personally, because that GM mode, a lot of those flags are coming from THQ, and THQ isn't even around anymore. So it is a complete mess, as you guys can see. Unfortunately, I'm missing a lot of the quartz. Just a lot of cool stuff. And, you know, the creativity in Minecraft. Whether you like or hate Minecraft, there's so much more you can do when it comes to artistic ability and creativity than you can in a WWE game, because you're so limited to story designer and creator and things like that. So that's all. I just wanted to get a lot of things off my mind, kind of explain it, because I really haven't said anything. Has just earned the yeah, I got an award. Sweet. All right, yeah. Well, let's build more arenas. What arenas do you guys want to see? Make sure to let me know in the comment section below. I'll do my best to kind of show them off. Maybe we do that series again where we build it and it just comes back to my channel instead of WWE. You know, it is what it is. We're playing YouTube's game, and we're gonna have to adapt. And I'm ready for it. I'm a person that I don't believe we should make money off trailers or things that the developers create, things like that. But when you create original content from the content, I don't have a problem with it personally. So, I never did fire these off. Oh man, does it not work? Oh wait, I don't think I ever fired this off here. As you can see, the pyro, it was from, I'm trying to remember which one, who made this. Just crazy anyway, but I'll be back with more, guys. Don't worry. All the videos will still continue. They're just going to be a little bit, you know, a little different for the next couple weeks, just until we figure everything out as, yeah, I love pyro. Stepping it on in the ring. So, until next time, my name is Tubby. I'll do my best to keep fighting YouTube. Make sure to pound that like button, guys. It really does help me out. And until next time, we'll see you all later.